Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to CedarCrestAthletics.com. We are streaming live from the Falconplex on the campus of Cedar Crest College for tonight's non-conference soccer match between the New Jersey City University Gothic Knights and your Cedar Crest Falcons. I am LJ Smith, and I will be calling the game for you this evening. The lineups will be announced shortly, so please stay tuned. Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to CedarCrestAthletics.com. Once again, streaming live through Boxcast. The game is underway with the Gothic Knights getting the first touch here. New Jersey City going right to left in their green Gothic Knights jerseys. The Falcons, the home whites with yellow stripes and black numbers, going left to right this evening. Dunleavy takes it straight inside the 18, draws a defender, and a goal kick rewarded to the Gothic Knights early. Cedar Crest is off to a 3-1 start to begin the season under the direction of head coach Sarah Wolcott in her 7th season with the black and yellow. The Falcons opened with a 3-2 victory over John Jay College, then shut Medaille College out 5-0 before dropping their first game of the season 3-2 in a double overtime loss in the final minute of double overtime. And most recently blanking Wells College on the road for a 6-0 victory. Flag goes up. And a throw in on the far side for the Gothic Knights. Takes one bounce, takes a nod by Tennis, and retreating back is Noraki for the Falcons. We'll get to the starting lineups quickly as Brownlee steps over the ball, plays it back to the neon feet of Noraki. Plays it up the far sideline for a throw-in front of the Falcons bench. First, the starters for the Falcons in goal, the freshman goalkeeper, number 1, Lauren Makeley. Jordan Sissio, number 3. Number 7, Kara Brownlee. Number 10, Caitlin Cosdrin. Number 16, Brittany Dunleavy. Number 17, Adriana Tennis. Number 18, Daria Warner. Number 19, Madison Van Kirk. Number 24, Sarah Naraki. Number 25, Avery Houston. And number 28, Kim Rosano on the pitch for the Falcons. Free kick coming. Taken, nodded forward by Tennis. Warner unable to turn, and a turnover in the neutral zone has the Gothic Knights coming back. Takes a touch and plays it farther out is Lynn Dominguez. And they'll put it into the center of the pitch. Brownlee met, whistle now blown, and a free kick rewarded for the Gothic Knights, caused by number 7 Brownlee to number 9 Dominguez of the Gothic Knights. In goal for Jersey City this evening, number 00, Cindy Leesam. And free kick opportunity coming for Jersey City. Ball down. Mallensy Vargas, the closest to the ball, walks off 10 yards, is the head official. Vargas gets a boot under it and shot high over the keeper, Lauren Makeley, and a goal kick coming for the Falcons. This first goal kick is brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network, the healthcare provider and a proud sponsor of Cedar Crest Athletics. Free kick shortly taken to the freshman Sissio on the far side. Turnover, mistouched, and Rocky will dribble into the center of the pitch. Houston takes a touch with the left, will run it down on the near side, and drawing a Gothic Knight on, plays the Tennis to collapsing center of the field. Rosano bodies off a defender and plays it to Naraki with a left boot to Dunleavy inside of the Falcon, in front of the Falcon bench, and a ball played forward for Warner. Is she going to be able to get there first? No, it's going to be the foot of DePava, and she'll play it out of bounds for a Falcon throw-in to be taken by Dunleavy. Running up to take it now is Sissio. One bounce headed down by the freshman Van Kirk. Sissio, ball into the box, right into the hands of Sydney Leesam. She'll take a bounce and punt it away. That thing will sail past midfield, and getting taken out on the play was Rosano, but right place, right time. Dunleavy, ball forward. Warner might have been offside with that back line. Over the top, one bounce, and the Rocky settles, turns, takes it out of danger for the Falcons. Dunleavy over the top, onside, but a foot keeps that from Warner. Nice touch by Chelsea Uribe. Cosdrin calling out directions. Dunleavy looks for a touch and offside. It'll be a free kick for Jersey City. Free kick taken low by DePava. Naraki settles, wards off a defender in Dominguez, and Brownlee plays it forward. Van Kirk unable to get a clean touch, met by the defender, Uribe, calling out direction. She wants it back, plays it forward, bodied forward by Houston. Nice cheeky touch, and hitting the turf is Dominguez. Nice touch forward by Crystal Topali. And a ball in the attacking zone. Dunleavy forward to Warner. She's onside. Into the box. Has it on her right foot. Gets a shot off. And goes through the 6. And a shot goes wide left. But the first shot opportunity for the Falcons of the evening comes with 38:30 to play in the first half, and a goal kick coming for Sydney Lee Sam. Low driven ball. Cosdrin will force it back into the 18. DePava, touch forward, looking for Jetsi Lopez, and a turnover in the neutral zone. We'll exchange touches. Nice pass into DePava. Throw in on the far side in front of the Gothic Knights bench. This throw in coming for Laura Ford and NJCU. Talk a little bit about the Falcons. Leader in points and goals is junior Adriana Tennis, who scored 6 times this season. So that ball's played forward by Vargas. Opportunity pass, touched forward, but the touch betrays her, and Topali, as Makeley boots that away, takes a bounce right at midfield. Warner runs through it, gets a head on it, and the back line of the Gothic Knights keeps her there. But a nice pass forward going towards the far sideline. Dunleavy cuts it into her right, ball towards the box. Knotted in the area. Van Kirk comes back onside, gets a touch. Slips on the turf, and we'll watch it roll out of bounds, and a throw in for Jersey City, quickly taken. Settled by the foot of Vargas. She'll hesitate in the box. Causing pressure, turnover in the attacking third, but the ball will roll into the 18 and picked up by Lee Sam. And we'll have a clearance kick come for Jersey City. Beautiful bomb away. It has some forward spin. Makeley's going to wait for it in the box and quickly get rid of it, as she had Crystal Topali coming in on her. Houston, what a nice heel kick by Vargas to keep that ball in the positive. It's going to bounce a couple times in the box, but picked up once again by the freshman keeper, Makeley. Gets some air under it. Bounce before midfield. Warner nods along to the back line. Waits for a deflection. Vargas again. Uribe hitting the turf was Dominguez. Tennis keeps it on her foot. Tennis, the aforementioned leading scorer for the Falcons, 6 goals this season, including a hat trick in the 3-2 victory over John Jay. Close behind is number 18, junior Daria Warner, with 4 goals and an assist, a total of 9 points. Leading the assist category with 3 is junior Kelsey Kame. Houston takes the throw-in, 1 bounce, bodied down by Rosano, and a low pass into the box, flicked away. Dioff heads it forward, and the ball's going to come to the near sideline at the foot of Houston. She'll take a couple touches forward. 34 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the first half. Dioff bodies off the ball. Flag up, favoring Cedar Crest. Van Kirk, the freshman, scored her first collegiate goal in the victory over Wells College this past weekend. Kosrin dispossesses Uribe and takes a touch forward with room. Searching ball through has Dunleavy. She heads into the box, bodied off, and the ball will roll to the hands of Lee Sam. Good defensive efforts by DePaiva. Tennis takes a long shot. Take the Gothic Knights by surprise. The shot sails wide right and high for a goal kick. Cedar Crest is outscoring their opponents 16-5 this season, has taken 46 shots on goal for a shooting percentage of .657. Van Kirk had taken an unlucky bounce off of her shoulder, and it'll be a throw-in for the Gothic Knights on the near side. The goalkeeper, Lauren Makeley, has started all 4 contests for the Falcons, making 17 saves and recording 2 shutouts in those matches against Madai and Wells College. Ball played forward, and Naraki clears that off the back line, and it's going to make DePaiva retreat and flicked forward by Dunleavy, but will roll out of bounds, and a throw in now on the far side for Jersey City. We'll talk a little bit about the Gothic Knights now. They enter Allentown with a record of 2-2 behind head coach Anthony Tuesta, who is in his 4th season at the helm of the Gothic Knights. They opened the season with a 9-0 loss to FDU Florham and a 6-2 loss to St. Joe's College of Long Island, before rebounding and putting up 12 goals on Medgar Evers in the 12-0 shutout victory. Their most recent win, they defeated the College of Mount St. Vincent 5-2 and look to extend their 2-game winning streak here this evening. As the ball bounces around inside the 18, we'll go out of bounds for another goal kick for the Falcons. This goal kick brought to you by Boxcast, the online streaming provider of Cedar Crest Athletics. Boxcast, a smarter way to stream. Trying to get a back heel on the ball, flicking it towards Dunleavy. Nice move in the neutral zone. Van Kirk trying to get there first, keeps the ball in play, battling with Ford, and a hard slide tackle by Uribe dispossesses the freshman Van Kirk, and unable to keep the ball in front of her was Dioff. Good patience by Houston to keep that ball at her feet, drawing 2 defenders before the senior Rosano switches fields. Ciccio plays up to Dunleavy with space, draws on 2 defenders. That ball's searching. Warner goes body to body with DePaiva before cleared away by Lee Sam, and Brownlee takes the space given, draws a defender in forward, and hits Houston on the right foot moving forward. Van Kirk wants the ball forward, and the flag goes up in an offsides against the Falcons and Van Kirk. Leading scorer for the Gothic Knights this season so far is Mallensy Vargas, who has scored 5 goals and added an assist for 11 points this season, with 5 other Gothic Knights netting 2 goals each. NJCU has outscored their opponents 19-17 so far, as Codron plays a ball into the 18. Too much pace on it for Van Kirk, and Lee Sam's getting a workout in the 18 so far, as she'll bomb this punt away yet again, easily going past the midpoint of the field. Exchanging touches, Tennis turns right into a defender. Loose still. Vargas goes toe-to-toe with Tennis, plays the ball forward outside, but streaking back was Dunleavy to cause a turnover. Has a spot on the line, takes a touch forward. Cosdrin, the sophomore, as well. Cuts it back to the center of the pitch in Tennis. Ball hit by Torres. Van Kirk unable to get a clean foot on it. And I believe offsides is going to be the call against Warner as the flag goes up once again by the near side official for another offsides. Beautiful night here at the Falconplex. Thank you for tuning in. Rather mild evening. Under 30 minutes to play in the first half. Lee Sam, low-driven free kick. We'll watch a bounce. Cosdrin and Dunleavy wait. Dunleavy corrals it on the sideline, right in front of the Gothic Knights bench. Cosdrin plays it over the top. Is Rosano. Van Kirk gets the official's flag is down. She takes a touch into the 18. Low-driven cross. Warner unable to get there as it went straight inside the 6 to Lee Sam. Another opportunity for the Falcons. Bodied in the negative by Dominguez, but played back to her now. Has Rosano on it, played over the top, onside, and going into the hands of Makeley. Takes one jump and delivers it right to Sissio before Sissio up the far sideline to Dunleavy. She'll cut back body to body with one defender. And Sissio plays it over the top ball. Warner able to nod it forward. Met, though. Nice ball in the air by Torres. Settled down by DePaiva. And Dioff loses it into the Gothic Knights bench for a throw-in. And Sissio will do the honors. Tennis. Ball on the far sideline, bodied off by Dunleavy. Bodied off was Dunleavy, by Carranza. And the throw-in on the far side will ensue. 26:50 to play. Dioff flicks it forward. Tennis, body to body. Sissio over the top once again. Warner's onside. Right idea, runs through it, heads it into the box. Warner on her right foot, unable to get a clean shot off as she's taken out inside the 18 towards the 6. And a punt by Lee Sam straight to the foot of Vargas with space. Dioff. What a blast by Vargas, and a save by Makeley right at head height, and a save right with the gloves. One bounce over the Cosdrin. Van Kirk will body it forward. And a nice searching ball into the 18. Dunleavy cuts back to her right, gets a low shot off, and gets the keeper's glove, I believe, for a save, and a corner kick rewarded for the Falcons. Running up to take the corner is number 7, Kara Brownlee. 25-23 to play in the opening half of this non-conference contest. Corner taken, nodded out of the 18, and it's going to be met by Tapali. Nice move around Dunleavy. Takes a touch upfield to the foot of Vargas. Has Dioff in stride. Naraki forcing her left. She cuts to her right. Deeks past Naraki and shoots high of the goal. And a missed opportunity by number 10, Mallensy Vargas. Goal kick to be taken by Makeley. This goal kick sponsored by Score Shots. It's more than a social media tool. It is a full platform for our team. Score Shots, the media platform of Cedar Crest Athletics. Taken and drawing a foul was number 17, Adriana Tennis. A free kick coming for the Gothic Knights, drawn by Tennis. And number 9, Dominguez, draws the free kick. Walking off 10 yards is the center official. He's like, yeah, we'll let you take a step forward. And it'll be Vargas streaking. Chip over the top. Vargas, can she get there with her left foot? Cuts it back. Shot blasted through the legs of Makeley. And Mallensy Vargas, number 10, gets the Gothic Knights on the board.
Goal number 10, Mallensy Vargas. And then you said you have subs for me? Hold on 1 second.
Beautiful strike by Vargas to split the legs of Makeley. It all started off the free kick. So Dominguez with a nice chip shot over the line of Naraki.
Thank you.
Has Vargas, has it on her left foot, cuts back to her right to beat one defender and splits the legs of Makeley to get the job done. 1-0 Gothic Knights now. Van Kirk gets back the ball. Now Kajrin. Rosano, low strike. Kelsey came on the ball, and the officials on the near side, his flag is up for an offsides call. I was kind of curious as why Kelsey came pulled up, but seeing the flag. Low free kick taken. They're going to play it all the way back to Lee Sam. And a ball driven straight to the foot of Jetsi Lopez. Play a ball further up the far sideline. Kajrin kicks that out of play as that's going to head towards Hamilton Boulevard. And we're going to try the throw in once again. Stop the clock. No, don't start. Stop it. Let it go. Yep. Throw in for the Gothic Knights, now officially taken. Touches in front of the Falcons bench, and flag goes up favoring the Falcons. Quickly taken, one bounce, and nodded back by Lopez. And running onto the ball is Ford. Flicks forward. Dioff to Ford. Ford cuts back to her right, and Brownlee takes out Ford on the play. So Ford draws the free kick, goes against Brownlee. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Clock stops as Ford will relace her boot, getting ready for the free kick. Ford asked for 10. She shall receive. And the Falcons take a half step back. And Ford sees it, low pass. Falcons read, and Rosano clears off the back line. It has some forward spin that's going to make DePaiva go back even farther. She'll play it to Lisam. Low pass, takes a couple of bounces. Came, battling for it. The ball goes past midfield. Lopez, dispossessed. Tennis tries to turn. She does. Struck forward. Van Kirk onside, tries to go in between her own legs with the pass and turns it over. Ford plays it forward. Brownlee takes a touch. Back inside, Rosano. Beat by D off to the ball. Vargas gets stepped in front of. No whistle. Vargas, cheeky touch. Once again, trying to get past Houston. Pass goes forward. Tries to cut to the right, was Lopez, and cleared away, but not out until now as Van Kirk gets a touch. Tries to settle, plays it to Kosdrin. She'll switch fields and get Kelsey Kame streaking on the far side as the back line was trying to get an offsides call, but was not happening. Tennis gets to the slow pass. Warner takes a touch and cleared off the back line by Genesis Torres. But Kame keeps it in the attacking half of the pitch as it'll roll out for a throw-in for the Gothic Knights. Talk a little bit about when these teams met last year in Jersey City. The Gothic Knights walked away with a 3-1 victory. Junior Crystal Topoli scored the first goal of the game and gave NJCU the lead in just the second minute. Now recent graduate Karen Tuesta beat the Falcon keeper in the 31st minute to take a 2-0 lead into the half. As that ball goes to the keeper Makeley, she'll bounce, settle, and get ready to punt away. She does so. Rosano bodies down, settles, ball over the top. Van Kirk is onside, keeps it in play. Go head to head, little chip pass. Kosdrin beats over the top. Flag is down. Van Kirk with space. Warner in the box with her. Chip pass back to Tennis, gets a touch. Deflected, and the ball's cleared away from the 18. No. And over the head of Dunleavy. She'll try to settle it and bring it back over midfield for the Falcons. Pass to the foot of Kame. Draws a defender. Kosdrin to Tennis. Still in midfield. Has the defender back. Houston will run up to meet it. Splits. Van Kirk. Can she get there first? Lee Sam's coming out for it as well. She'll dive on top of it and end the Falcon run as it stands. Cedar Crest would get on the board in the second half of their match last year with a shot by current junior Daria Warner to cut the lead in half in the 62nd minute. That shot was assisted by current junior as well, Erica D'Angelo, who was sidelined with an injury. NJCU would add the insurance goal in the 80th minute with a shot blasted by current senior Mallensy Vargas to put the game at the final score of 3-1. Came running on that ball, but it's flicked away and out of bounds in the 18 by Carranza. Throw in taken. Clears the foot. Came tries to get around it. And it'll be, I believe, rewarding a goal kick. I believe it's going to be a throw-in deep. It's going to be a deep throw-in for the Gothic Knights in their own zone. Not sure if you're picking this up on the live stream, but it looks like there's lightning strikes streaking down in the distance from the Falconplex. But nothing too close or close enough that's going to call us to halt the game at the moment, as the throw-in is off the foot of tennis and out of bounds now. They'll advance the throw in, maybe about 15, 20 yards, and booted away again, Dunleavy. This time going off the foot of a Gothic Knight, a throw in this time in front of the NJCU bench for Cedar Crest. And we'll try that one more time. No, that ball kept in play. Dunleavy throws it off the body. But a whistle and a foul going against the Gothic Knights, a free kick rewarded. And that's going to go against number 9 of the Gothic Knights. Drawn by 16. Rosano plays the ball forward. Nice touch by Tennis. One touch. Houston tries to go over the top, but Van Kirk had to cut back because she was offsides. And that run is halted. Goal kick coming from Lee Sam. It's the 5th time in history these two teams are going head to head. Jersey City leads it 3-1 with a 3-game win streak. And no whistle on that play. And the Gothic Knights get the ball. And Vargas takes a tumble on the turf. More of what that was. Brownlee draws is the result of that foul. Forward, low driven, takes one bounce, flicked forward. Vargas cuts it to the sideline. Dioff plays it back into Vargas. Has Naraki, met by Naraki. She'll keep it on her foot. Tries to get around it, and a shot by number 10, Vargas, goes wide right of the keeper. And Makeley will have herself a goal kick. 13 minutes, 43 seconds to play in this first half at the Falconplex. Thank you again for tuning in to CedarCrestAthletics.com. Nodded forward, came, watches it bounce, flicked ahead with some speed on it. Lee Sam's going to come out almost 15 yards outside the 18. Houston unable to nod that forward. She'll watch that go back to Makeley. She'll pick it up, boom it away. That's high, coming towards the Falconplex. Press box. Settled by Van Kirk's right foot. Houston, give and go pass. Van Kirk throws it off the leg of Torres. And Houston. Kosdrin tries to go around the defender to Polly and off the foot of Ford for a throw-in in front of the press box. Van Kirk off the body, tries to settle. Dioff forces it back. Rosano back to the near side. Houston draws on Ford. Has it go off the boot of Ford. And may have went off Van Kirk. And a throw in by Ford now will exchange. Dioff bodies forward, going toe-to-toe with Kosdrin. And a foul going against Jersey City. Foul going against number 6, Dioff. We'll take our time to walk these 10 yards off. And Rosano gets the go-ahead whistle. Boot curving towards the far side box. Getting a boot on it was Warner, but unable to get there for the next touch was Kelsey Kame. And Lee Sam with another powerful punt. Takes one high bounce to the knee of Brownlee, wards off Vargas. Little spitfire on the field. Far sideline, flicked overhead, nodded back, met by Kame. She'll try to keep it in play. Bodies it forward, but pummeled back towards the back line of the Falcons. It's loose in the middle of the pitch. Brownlee nods forward. Rosano with space. She's going to be met by Ford, but flicked ahead, and Warner is just off sides. And he had some help of one of the 4 assistant coaches on the sideline for Jersey City, putting his hands up as well. Free kick taken short. Vargas, or excuse me, Uribe with it. Torres over a defender. Has it on her right foot, gets around it, and a dribbler to the keeper, Makeley, as we approach 10 minutes remaining in the first half. And the ball's going to go off the foot, I believe, of Carranza for a Falcon throw-in. Throw in quickly taken down the far sideline. Kame able to get there and makes contact with the Gothic Knight. She's down on the turf. And we will not stop the clock just yet. We're waiting for a signal. And she'll get up, take a second, walk it off, and a free kick taken. It's caused by number 8, Kelsey Kane. Drawn by number 11. Throw in, trying to be quickly taken. Have to step back even farther. And right out of bounds off the body of Rosano. We'll try it again. And again. A series of throw-ins for the Gothic Knights. This time it stays in bounds for more than one touch. Cuts back to her right foot. She'll stand there, wait for defense, splits the legs of Dunleavy, throws it into the box, and getting a boot underneath of it was number 2, Laura Ford. And that's high and wide. And Makeley with a goal kick. 8 minutes, 3 seconds to play. Falcons still trail 1-0 off the goal from Mallensy Vargas. Goal kick taken back into the defensive third for the Falcons. Brownlee flicks it. Van Kirk, nice touch to herself to keep the Falcons in possession. Tennis, too hard of a touch. It's going to go out of bounds again. And Lynn Dominguez throws it to Dioff, nodded along, but to the back line and the foot of Naraki. Nice play to draw on Ford, but play it short to Houston. Goes off the foot of Dioff for a Falcon throw in front of the press box here. 7 and change to play. Headed out of bounds by Pauly. Warner unable to get a head on it. Goes off the leg of Uribe. Pauly throws it off of Tennis. And a throw in coming for the Falcons. Goes straight to Dioff. Warner pushes it back to Naraki. She'll settle, touch, and pass to the center of the pitch in Dunleavy. Draws on Lopez. Ball bouncing around. Flag is up. And a whistle. I believe offsides is the call. And the flag was up. head official did not see it. We'll try it. It'll be taken. Running in on it was Tennis. She'll hit the turf. Kajrin sidesteps one defender, has Vargas. She'll roll over, splits Kajrin. Diving pass attempt, rolls out of bounds. It'll result in a Cedar Crest throw in, 5.5 to play. Dioff, the only Gothic Knight back. She'll settle, flick to the center, in. Forward in the box. Makeley comes up and gets there before Dioff. And she'll punt it away. That's high. It'll take a bounce before midfield. Van Kirk has it headed off of her thigh, fights for it, and flicks it out of bounds. Is number 5, Torres. Houston runs up to take it. Thrown in front of the press box. And the sub's getting prepared for the Gothic Knights. Houston has it graze the leg of Tennis. And Tennis somehow is in the crossfire yet again. Dioff plays it back. Ford, unable to make a clean touch, is Dominguez. Came back, splits the legs of Dunleavy. She'll retreat and take Naraki's spot and throw it back towards the sideline. Warner able to possess, take one touch, play it forward. Can Kame get there first? No. And it's going to be cleared away, getting a turn with it. Possessing, splits the legs of Dunleavy, battling still. Played farther into the defensive end, and we'll have a sub come in.
Who's this sub? What team? Sorry. Okay.
And
who's the
Ford will
first
come
one?
off the field.
Perfect. Thank you.
Nicole Kelly enters the field. She came off. Ball inside the 18.
13. It's 28.
And hit the turf. There's a Falcon. And the head official overrules the sideline judge. And it's going to benefit the Gothic Knights. And Topali struck forward. Houston chests it down. Rosano. 2 minutes. Come on. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So stop for 2 seconds. Rosano switches fields.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Your clock's like 20 seconds ahead. Ball cleared out of bounds as the Falcons are approaching the attack. Under 2 minutes to play now. Throwing quickly, taking Kame, puts a ball on the keeper. It's deflected away and will be out for a corner kick. So shot by number 8, Kelsey Kame. Oh, 1:22 to play. Number 8, Kelsey Kame sprints upfield for the corner. 1:15 now. Driven into the box, unable to get a shot off, is Van Kirk. She'll play it back to Kame. High ball lifted, and it goes on top of the net for a goal kick coming for the Gothic Knights as we have a minute to play in the first half. Turnover in the defensive third. Cleared away by Brownlee. Warner bodies off the ball. There's 13 seconds to play. She'll settle. Came over the top. Knotted down by the Gothic Knights as the final 10 seconds are counted down. Van Kirk.
2, 1, 0.
And that will be the end of the first half. Your Falcons trail the Jersey City University Gothic Knights after 45 minutes of play.
Travel by motor coach, Epic Tours can accommodate trips ranging from corporate events to wedding shuttles to cross-country trips. When planning your next trip, call Epic Tours at 844-EPIC-BUS. That's 844-374-2281. Or visit them on the web at epictoursgroup.com. Sorry.
You're good. The lone goal scorer in the half coming from the Gothic Knights, Mallensy Vargas. And the Falcons trail 0-1. And we'll have a quick word from our sponsors. The Lehigh Valley Health Network is the healthcare provider and a proud sponsor of Cedar Crest Athletics. Boxcast, the online streaming provider of Cedar Crest. Boxcast is the smarter way to stream, and Score Shots is more than a social media tool. It is a full platform for our team. Score Shots, the media platform of Cedar Crest Athletics. Stout Associates, certified public accountants, provide accounting, tax, and consulting services to small and family-owned businesses by becoming a part of the team. To find out more, visit stoutcpas.com. Stout CPA is proud to sponsor Cedar Crest College Athletics. And finally, Epic Tours is the exclusive charter bus company for Cedar Crest College sporting events. Specializing in group travel by motor coach, Epic Tours can accommodate trips ranging from corporate events to wedding shuttles to cross-country trips. When planning your next trip, call Epic Tours at 844-EPIC-BUS or visit them on the web at epictoursgroup.com. We will reconvene at the start of the second half. Thank you again for tuning in to cedarcrestathletics.com. And welcome back to the broadcast, still streaming live from the campus of Cedar Crest College. This non-conference game between Jersey City Gothic Knights and your Cedar Crest Falcons. Second half is underway. Falcons pushing the ball up the field. Ball driven into the chest of Van Kirk. And a throw-in coming for Jersey City. Misplayed by a Falcon. Dioff goes body to body with Rosano, and Rocky clears it off through the 18. Handball to be called against Warner. And a handball going against the Falcons. Warner. Yeah. Dioff plays it out wide. Potential another handball, but it'll be a throw-in regardless for the Gothic Knights on the far side as they're trying to get further into the attacking third and put this Falcon defense on their heels. High ball thrown into the 18, chipped over the head by Ford. She'll jump in front of Brownlee and go off. It will be a corner kick for the Gothic Knights. And running over to take the corner, looks like it'll be number 10, Vargas, to do the honors. 43 minutes and 9 seconds, just a minute and 50 seconds in. Hand up by Vargas. In swinging comes Dioff. Unable to get a foot on it. Bodied out by Brownlee and finally kicked away by Tennis. And played back into the attacking third by DePaiva. Vargas comes in, shot off right into the stomach of Makeley. So Vargas with another shot on the keeper. As Makeley will punt it away. Nodded along by Kosdrin. Uribe bodies it down, and a flag goes up, and a foul against Uribe. We'll stop the clocks. And Uribe is still on the turf. She'll get up to try to walk it off. Free kick to be taken by the foot of Brownlee. She'll do so. Nodded along by Tennis. It'll take a bounce and go over the head of Lee Sam, and the Falcons score! What a shot! Unlucky for Lee Sam, but the Falcons get on the board off the foot of the head of Adriana Tennis. Was it? A yellow card given to number 17, Adriana Tennis.
How many minutes is a yellow card?
Scoring off of the free kick and yellow card by Adriana Tennis was number 10, Vargas, and the Gothic Knights jump back out to a 2-1 lead. Ball headed in the zone. Sissio keeps it in the zone for now, unable to keep it in play. And a throw-in will come forth for the Gothic Knights, jumping back out to a 1-goal lead, 2-1. Falcons able to get an equalizer. Throw in on the near side to be taken by Dominguez. Takes a bounce, goes over Dio and Naraki, and playing that out into the parking lot was Brownlee. Throw in deeper in the attacking zone for the Gothic Knights. Into the box, Tennis clears it away, and Kosdrin takes a touch towards the sideline. And a foul going against number 9, Dominguez. Free kick coming, going against number 9, caused by 16. Sissio plays the ball over the top. Dominating, battling for position. Battling for possession. Van Kirk plays it forward. Met in the box, cleared away for a throw-in within the 18-yard box. Throw in to be taken in the air, headed right back to Houston, and we'll try it again. Same spot. Body down, cleared away against the fence. Maybe the third time's a charm. Corner kick earned for the Falcons.
This is a free kick or a corner?
Corner. Low in the box, 18. And a shot goes in by Daria Warner, and the Falcons tie the game.
Goal number 18, Daria Warner.
Turnover right off the draw. Dunleavy's gonna get there in time. Score tied 2-2. Driven goes out for another corner kick for Cedar Crest. Brownlee will approach and take the corner. 36-10 to play in regulation. The game tied at 2 apiece. Ball high in the box and will sail over for a goal kick for Lisam. This goal kick brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network. They are the healthcare provider and a proud sponsor of Cedar Crest Athletics. Lee Sam's goal kick intercepted by Van Kirk. And a throw in as Houston plays it off a Gothic Knight. Throw in high. Miss hit. Getting there first, Van Kirk has one Dioff on her back. No one to follow up. Dioff will take the ball from her teammate, Dominguez. Vargas met by Naraki, dispossessed. Fighting for it, Vargas, still battling with Naraki. Dioff gets there, and a foul going against Dioff and NJCU. Great job by Naraki to battle off both Gothic Knights to earn possession. Free kick coming from Brownlee. She'll take it quickly. Dunleavy runs on, settles. Over into the gap. Can Van Kirk get there first before it gets out of bounds? She'll take a touch. Throw it into the box. Hits 2 heads. And now miss hit, not cleared away just yet. Running through is Kosdrin. Dioff tries to settle. A little bit of recklessness by Kosdrin trying to keep that ball in place. Sissio will pick it up in front of us in the press box for a throw in. One bounce to the chest of Tennis, plays back to Naraki. Hits the foot of Lopez. Tennis to Dunleavy, flag is up and an offsides call going against the Falcons once again. Dominguez to take the free kick. She'll just take a touch. Oh, no. The far side line judge had Dominguez move it up. She'll now take the first touch. Chested back. Excuse me, Dominguez did not take that. DePaiva did, and it's going to go off of Dominguez. And Sissio will move up to take the throw in. Game tied at 2-2. 33 minutes remaining in the second half. Naraki throws a ball towards the box. Off the foot of Kosdrin, tries to keep that in her own possession. But Dunleavy applies pressure, and that ball goes out of bounds. Off the foot of Lopez. Sissio hesitates. One bounce. Kosdrin down. Back to Sissio. Has space behind her, throws it in the center of the pitch. Miss hit. Van Kirk played it back and off the back line of the Gothic Knights. And running through it is Jetsi Lopez with space, has Vargas ahead. Hits it with her heel. Dioff over the top. Makeley coming out and will corral it. And hopefully send this towards midfield. She'll do so. Beautifully done One bounce, and Warner unable to get the first touch off the bounce. But the Gothic Knights going the other way. Nice ball played forward by Ford and cleared away by, that is Brownlee on the far side of the pitch. Throw in coming. One bounce into the box. Vargas settles, cleared away, and Tennis with space takes a dribble. Dispossessed, but running through the ball is Dunleavy. Takes a touch off of a Gothic Knight. Into the box. Dangerous. Still loose. Makeley tries to go for it. And they're going to call, I believe, a foul in the box. Stop the clocks. And I believe they're going to call a penalty kick. Confirm. Tapping the box. Tapping the box. Number 10.
How's it going now?
Taken. Bottom left corner, and Vargas nets a hat trick for NJCU, putting them up 3-2. Into the box. Warner still has it on her foot, tries to get a shot off. Falls in the box and cleared away by Dioff. Vargas takes a touch forward. Can she get there in time? She will. It stays in bounds. Sissio tries to body her off. Vargas stays on, cuts to her right, and clean play, smart play by Brownlee. And Cosdrin fights back. Slows the pace, splits two defenders. Warner cuts back. And a foul supposedly going against Warner. And we're going to stop the clock again. And the officials are hearing it from the 18. And the parents expressing their opinions with the officials, as he'll now speak to Warner.
Don't worry, Gary, you didn't do anything.
And DePaiva to take it. Ball off the foot of Dominguez, quickly thrown in, a bounce, Tennis to Rosano, as we're under 30 to play. Dioff battling with Rosano, ball played forward, Ford, can she get there? And nice smart play by Houston to play that off the leg of Ford and out for a goal kick. Makeley approaches and clears away. Misses Dioff. Cosdrin cuts back to the right as Van Kirk in stride. Very nicely played. Stays in stride. Has two cutting into the box. Gets it across. Lee Sam able to scoop it up inside at the 6 with 29 minutes to play. Gothic Knights with 3 goals, all coming from Vargas. The most recent coming off a penalty kick. Nice Nice move by Lopez. Tennis fighting for it. Draws on Dunleavy. Sissio blocks that. And a throw-in coming for the Gothic Knights in front of the press box. (28-18). One bounce. Vargas wards off Sissio. Touch. Cuts into the 18. Sidesteps in the Rocky. One touch D off. And tries to go bottom left corner, but scooped up by Makeley. She'll take a bounce and try to clear it away. Plenty of time for things to happen in the contest as Warner touch goes back to Kosdrin. Has Topali pulling at the back of Kosdrin on that. Van Kirk speeds past, draws one defender. Nice block. And coming the other way are the Gothic Knights. She's going to be met quickly, though, by Houston. And Van Kirk on it again. Has one on. Tries to go straight into the box. It's going to stay in and picked up by Lee Sam. And they're going to say it went out of bounds. They're going to give her a goal kick. She'll set it down instead of punting it to midfield. See what she can do. Struck, takes one bounce off the head of Rosano and cleared away. Throw in for the Falcons on the far side. Try one more time, Houston. One bounce. And they're going to call offsides on Van Kirk. And a stop. We'll stop the clock. Sub coming in for the Gothic Knights. Not stop the clock, I'm sorry. Sub coming in.
31 and for 2.
And re-entering the match is Nicole Kelly, placing Laura Ford. No, keep going. I said stop the clock by accident. Just running the clock. Stop the clock. And we'll stop the clock. Looks like head official will have a word with head coach Sarah Wolcott. During this time, we'll take a word from our sponsors. Epic Tours is the exclusive charter bus company for Cedar Crest College sporting events. Specializing in group travel by motor coach, Epic Tours can accommodate trips ranging from corporate events to wedding shuttles to cross-country trips. When planning your next trip, call Epic Tours at 844-EPIC-BUS or visit them on the web at epictoursgroup.com. And off the line, deflected back in the zone by Rosano. Kosdrin trying to apply pressure. Vargas cuts back, throws it towards midfield. And with some assistance of the parents, no call is rewarded. Warner plays a touch forward in stride. Houston does not get a call, but it's a throw-in coming for the Falcons deep in the attacking zone. Throw-in goes into the 18, not a Falcon in sight, and cleared away by Dioff. Met by one Falcon. Houston tries to apply pressure, and there's going to be a foul. It's going to go against number 6 Dioff, caused by who's about to kick that, number 7 Brownlee. She sends that well into the attacking zone. Miss hit by Warner, unable to put that where she wanted it. Rosano gets a second touch. Nodded along. Dunleavy bodying in front. Not strong enough touch, or apparently it is, as Tennis gets a touch. Nice low pass. Sissio even faked out Warner, and that's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. Under 25 minutes remaining in the second half. Goal kick from Lee Sam. She'll double check. Approaches, low ball, knocked down by Warner. Unable to get their second touch. Tennis gets a head on it. Sissio needs to be careful as Vargas hits the turf. So a foul going against the Falcons, number 3, Sissio. And number 10 drew the foul. Vargas has 3. Stop the clock.
Stop the clock!
On the touch. Yeah, on the touch. Start it. On the touch. He stopped it. And clock resumes after the head official gives Coach Tuesta a sideline warning. Warner tries to cut in. Nice sliding tackle by Uribe, and the ball is played back towards Houston, but nice touch forward coming from the fresh legs into the game, Nicole Kelly. That seems like an eternity ago with the amount of clock stoppage we've had. Throw in coming for the Falcons. Misjudged, kept in front, way to battle for the ball, Van Kirk, and unfortunate bounce goes off the leg of Van Kirk, and a throw in for Jersey City on the far side. Taken high and rather lengthy throw, body down by Kelly, takes a bounce. Uribe, pass with her head, bodied off, nice move by Houston. Touch played by Rosano to Tennis in the midfield. Beautiful pass, foot to foot by Sissio. Left foot pass, Tennis, miss hit. And it's going to come back towards the attacking of the Gothic Knights. That's going to go out of bounds. And a throw in coming for Cedar Crest. Throw in taken. Kicked away yet again by NJCU. Houston throws in. Warner, touch. Unable to be met. And a throw in coming the other way now for Jersey City. 21 minutes and 40 seconds. Foul going against, I believe, 19. Van Kirk, drawn by 15. Uribe. Free kick. Hit. Good work by Houston trying to battle with Kelly, and Kelly clears it away. Houston will throw it in again. Rather the same spot as before. Warner has it. Houston plays the ball over top. It's going to take a bounce. Two Falcons retreating. Headed. Into the box is going to come one bounce. Lee Sam by herself will gather it. Lee Sam, booming punt, going to the foot of tennis. Dunleavy back to Sissio, a little bit of pace on it. Vargas applies pressure, turnover by Sissio's pass. Kelly, unsettled pass to tennis, and will settle it inside the circle. Houston has one on Kelly, throws it off the toe of Kelly, and a throw in coming now for Cedar Crest, approaching the 20th with 20 minutes remaining, the 70th minute. Throw in, Houston, nodded, out of bounds. Not out of bounds yet. Throw in now. Into the box, foul, going against 19, Van Kirk, drawn by number 5, Torres. Going to be a free kick near the goal line. Falcons keep them trapped inside their defensive, their attacking third. Ball takes one bounce, goes right into the body of Uribe, and it's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in for Cedar Crest on that same side where it's been for the past couple of minutes. Touch, Dioff with speed, gets no whistle as Vargas is going to play it forward, has Brownlee on her back. Vargas sidesteps, bodies off Naraki. Still warding off. Vargas gets rewarded with a whistle. Vargas will have a free kick. Believe they're going to blow the whistle against Sissio. Just counting off 10 yards. Have the girls step back about a yard and a half. Scored 4 goals already in the contest. Gets a boot on it and goes wide left of the net. And a goal kick now coming for Cedar Crest. And Vargas gets called with a foul this time. And that was drawn by number 28, Kim Zone. Free kick taken quickly by Brown. Met by the foot of a Gothic Knight. Tennis went up for it with Dominguez. Vargas sidesteps Naraki. He's going to keep it on her right foot. Extends the arm, spins around. Nice heel kick. Dioff gets a shot off, but it goes wide left and low. 6 gets a shot off wide left and low. And a goal kick coming for the Falcons as we are now under 17 minutes to play. This goal kick brought to you by Score Shots. It's more than a social media tool. It's a full platform for our team. Score Shots, the media platform of Cedar Crest College Athletics. Van Kirk has it. Has one approaching. And the ball will ride the line and go out of bounds for a Jersey City throw-in. Goes directly to a turnover, flicked forward, and driven out of bounds. And a throw-in now coming as we approach 16 minutes to play in the second half. Nodded forward, onside. Warner tries to get there first. Caused the deflection and will throw it in once again. So we have a second for this throw-in. do it again. Dunleavy, the sophomore, in news from the Colonial States Athletic Conference, received an honorable mention for the second time in the 2-week span of the first two weekly honors that the CSAC has put out. This week the Falcons went 1-1, dropping a hard-fought game to Bryn Mawr in the 110th minute with 40 seconds left as Bryn Mawr scored the game winning goal. And then defeated Wells College 6-0. Dunleavy netted a goal in the 36th minute against Bryn Mawr and played all 110 minutes in that match. She also scored the game-winning goal against Wells to do the same. Nice move by Vargas to play it up to Dioff. Dioff still pushing through. Nice touch. Makeley will come up, scoop it up as Naraki warding off Dioff. And we're under 15 to play, 14-30. And a ball off the back of the neck of Timpali. Tennis will switch field. Sissio now, right in front of us. Plays a ball forward. Can Dunleavy get there? She'll have plenty of time. She takes one touch forward. Cross into the box. It's bodied down. Waiting for clearance. DePaiva. Lopez goes shoulder to shoulder. Sissio tries to play it forward. Goes as far as Carranza. Dunleavy again met. And a clearance is Dunleavy. Does not hit the turf. She'll stand up on her own. Throw in coming from Sissio. Naraki settles. Lets the ball come to a halt. Throws it in. Header. And no whistle as Van Kirk goes down in the box. She'll get up and retreat back as Lee Sam clears it away. Houston misses the header. Vargas runs on. Brownlee gets one touch, but Vargas keeps it on her foot. Vargas hesitates, goes to the center of the goal and puts it past Makeley. Vargas unassisted for her 4th goal of the contest. Ball over the top. Dunleavy unable to make contact. The ball's going to be not out of bounds yet. It will go now.
Nope, thank you.
Score 4-2. Throwing for us. Sissio beats Lopez. Has an opportunity. Gets a shot on goal and saved by the keeper, Lee Sam. So Jersey City takes a 4-2 lead. 12:30 to play. Off the heel of Vargas. Tennis plays the ball forward, retreating. Van Kirk plays it back to Houston. Again, Van Kirk backwards, but a touch forward. It's going to be played back towards midfield, takes a bounce. Tennis misses the header. Houston has D off on her back. Vargas tries to turn. Brownlee. Play on the far side. Throw in coming for Jersey City. Long throw in. Booted away. Tennis unable to get it past. She'll dispossess for the time being. Cuts back. Vargas has Naraki on her back. Holds her off. Lopez. Vargas. Lopez. Cleared away. Stopping the clock.
Do we know that was on?
It wasn't a foul.
Just kidding. Not a foul.
Sub coming in. 6 is going out.
For him?
Who came in for 6?
What team?
Jersey City.
28,
28.
26. Thank you.
Madias Hernandez checks in. Free kick taken, or at least stoppage taken. Dunleavy sidesteps Lopez. Driven in the box, knotted on by Warner. Loose. Flag stays down. Kajran unable to keep it on her foot. Retreating back is Van Kirk. Rosano gets way underneath of that. That's going to sail out of bounds over the goal. And a goal kick coming for the Gothic Knights. And we have 10 minutes remaining. The score 4-2. The 4 goals coming off the foot. Warner hits serve. And Vargas scoring all 4 of the goals for Jersey City. Falcons goal scorers are number 17, Adriana Tennis, and number 18, Daria Warner, the 2 leading scorers for the Falcons. One bounce, flicked forward, Dunleavy. Can Warner get there first? He's going to apply pressure to Paiva. Going to go out of bounds. Throw in now, coming for NJCU. Sub coming into the match. Don't stop.
Sure.
Sub coming into the match.
2 is going for 11. Thank you.
And returning to the pitch, number 2, Laura Ford. She's going to replace Jetsy Lopez as the throw in comes in. It's going to take a deflection off of Kelly. Vargas to Hernandez, cleared away. Houston, no one in the general area. Carranza forward. Vargas gets on the ball somehow. Flicks back. What a cheeky move by Vargas to get back in the box. Met by Sissio. Splits all 3 Falcons and passes in the box to number 2, Laura Ford. What a cheeky, phenomenal move by Vargas to beat 3 Falcons, draw the keeper out, have a small pass go to the center of the 6, and then allow Ford to get a goal in the contest, spreading a little bit of the wealth tonight. Ford's 3rd goal of the season and Vargas's 2nd assist. The ball is approached by Torres and goes as far as Houston, just past the center of the pitch. Ford, the most recent goal scorer, as the Falcons now trail 5-2. Tennis throws it forward. Warner is onside. Can she get there? And not enough gas in the tank as 2 subs are coming into the match for Jersey City.
14 is going for 9.
Leslie Cano comes in,
And 3 is coming for 10.
replacing Lynn Dominguez, and Naya Thomas is replacing Vargas. Mallensy Vargas scoring 4 goals out of the 5 and contributing the assist of the 5th. She'll take a seat on the bench for now. Turnover. Dunleavy to Warner. Draws one on. And a throw in coming for the Falcons. Sissio will do so. 7:10 to play. Dunleavy back to Sissio. Has it deflected. It's a free ball, but Rosano settles back to Ciccio over the top, centering the ball in the middle of the pitch. Van Kirk has forward on her back, cuts in, bodied off, but kept it along for now, but cleared off the line by Torres. Throw in quickly taking Houston. Getting head on it was the aforementioned Torres. She'll clear that. And that'll go off the Falconplex. Settled. Dispossessed was Kazrin. Still bouncing around, battling. Clear, put towards the box, running in on his Dunleavy. Gets a head on it, goes just left of the left post. And a corner kick is rewarded. So a corner coming for the Falcons is that must have been touched by Lee Sam. And under 6 minutes to play, corner taken low to Ciccio. Tries to swing it around. And a goal kick coming for NJCU, leading 5-2. Lee Sam lines up this goal kick. Falcons will hit the road on Saturday, traveling to Ramapo College, another NJAC team, for a 1 p.m. start on Saturday before returning back home for 2 consecutive games. They'll return home on Tuesday, September 17th, as they take on Newman University, and then have full 12 days off before returning to action. That will be a home game on Sunday, September 29th, against Pratt Institute. Will be the next upcoming games for the black and yellow. Under 5 to play. Throw in, headed, fighting for possession. Tennis flicks it away, but kept in the zone by Carranza. A throw in once again, Carranza to do the honors. She'll run up, hesitate, just take a couple steps back. Let's try it again. Down the line this time. Ciccio clears it away. A deeper throw-in opportunity for Jersey City. Under 4. Throw-in is finally taken. Headed away for the time being by Dunleavy. We'll do it one more time. It's taken. And a corner kick is going to be earned, as Rosano could not clear that. And corner kick to be taken. Short. Well driven into the box. Loose so far. Someone got a foot on it. Retreating back. Shot by number 13. Araceli Carranza was blocked. And then it will go out of bounds for a goal kick. As we have 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Makeley. Low driven. One bounce off the knee of Topoli. Rosano unable to get there first, draws a whistle. That'll go against Cano. And we'll try it again. Warner has the ball bounce over her head. She's going to try to cut in front of DePaiva. Ball still loose, takes one bounce, and then to the foot of Topoli at midfield, draws 2 Falcons. Tennis to Polly on her back. Struck, splits two Gothic Knights retreating to Dunleavy.
In the contest.
Warner to Cosdrin. Van Kirk onside. She'll take her first touch inside the 18. Try to cross. Low in the box. No one there. Tennis settles. Puts to her right foot. Shot by 17 Tennis. Will get a save. One bounce and booming punt. Goes past midfield off the forehead of Tennis. Sissio times that. Nice pass to Dunleavy. Draws one, splits one, has one on her back, bodied off. No whistle. Warner keeps it. Tries to pass it. It gets deflected by Cano. Back Dunleavy. Flag goes up and it's going to be offsides. So a free kick for the Gothic Knights. And we're under 1 minute to play here at the Falconplex. They take a quick touch. Ball played along parallel to the 18, maybe about 25 yards out, and we'll switch the entire field. Full extension on a push there, uncalled, not called, but it's going to be a throw-in coming for Jersey City. 30 seconds to play. Running in front of it was Cosdrin. Warner, touch forward, tries to get past one Gothic Knight, throws it, centers into the box, takes one bounce to the hands of the keeper, Sydney Leesam. And the punt will bounce off the head of Rosano, go to the far side of the pitch. Hold on, not yet. Oh yeah, go ahead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that is how the contest will end. The Falcons fall the score 5-2 to the New Jersey City University Gothic Knights tonight.
Knights 5, Falcons 2.
Cedar Crest falls to 3-2 on the season. The Gothic Knights improve to 3-2 as well. Scoring 4 of the goals this evening for the Gothic Knights were Mallensy Vargas with 4 goals, and then the 5th goal coming off the foot of Laura Ford, the assist going to Vargas. 2 Falcon scorers this evening, number 17 Adriana Tennis and number 18 Daria Warner. The Falcons will be back in action this Saturday when they travel to Ramapo College for a 1 p.m. kickoff before returning home on Tuesday, September 17th, where they go head-to-head with Newman University. That is all. I'll turn it down a second. That is all I have for you this evening. Thank you for tuning in to CedarCrestAthletics.com, streaming live through Boxcast. I'm LJ Smith, signing off.